We are living in parenthesis, swimming around like goldfish in a great big bubble of void.
Excuse me. Kakarot survival.
Hey everybody, how's it going? Hope you're having a lovely day. Today I'd like to announce a project that I will need all of your help with. This is a project that is so important that I'm doing my best to tie up all loose ends so that I have all of my spare time to spend on this project without trying to split it between 20 different things that I'm doing. And that is the creation of a consumer protection wiki that goes over every single one of the issues that I talk about on my channel. We are going to explain the issues. We're going to explain how they affect you. We are going to explain the companies that take part in these issues, and we are going to log every single instance of a company trying to take away your right to repair, take away your right to say you own what you own, changing the terms of the sale, EULA roofing you, what is a EULA roofie, and all of that. When a company like Pluralsight, as I said yesterday, has a lifetime license for something, and then just emails you to say your lifetime license has been revoked, and we're allowed to do that because we have this bullshit on page 8098 of the terms and conditions, that goes into here. The reason that I think this is very important is because we have new consumer protection issues. Consumer protection means something new in 2025 compared to what it meant in 1978. In the 70s, consumer protection was this toy was listed for ages 2 through 6, but we found that people who were 3 years old sometimes will bite on the head of this action figure and then choke on it, so this really should be listed as ages 5 to 10. Consumer protection in the 70s was, these people are advertising a service as $199, but when you show up, it's $249. Consumer protection now is, I paid for something, I bought it, I was supposed to get a lifetime license, and the company can revoke it because in order to access it, I have to connect to their server because you don't own anything anymore. Consumer protection in 2025 is your vehicle spies on you, reports everything about your driving data to the manufacturer, who then sells it to LexisNexis, who then sells it to an insurance company who uses that as a justification to raise your insurance rates based on spying on every single one of your driving habits without your consent. Consumer protection in 2025 means that you have a television that you bought and fucking paid for with specific terms when you bought the television. And then you turn it on one day and it gives you some fucking error saying that you're not going to be able to use it. You can't even change the HDMI source until you would accept unforced arbitration, which takes away your ability to take them to court, your fundamental rights as an American, if they screw you. These are rights that are very important. As I talk about in this channel many times, Apple has come out with products over the course of the last decade and a half that have a lot of design flaws. And one of the only things that allows people to get justice for this, that allows them to get a warranty service, and they don't have to pay $600 for a replacement board when Apple should be replacing the board for free that has a defect on it, are class action lawsuits. You may think class actions are a way for lawyers to get rich. Yes. You may think that a lot of times they don't work. Yes. Simultaneously, class action lawsuits are the reason the 2011 MacBook Pro with a bad GPU gets replaced for free rather than $600. It's why your device, your Butterfly keyboard, that they would want $300 to $600 to replace, is free because there was a class action lawsuit. It is one of our few ways in the United States of America of holding companies accountable and responsible when they do something wrong because our government doesn't. Even with one of the most progressive FTC chiefs of our time. I've went over this on this channel. When a company like Weber Grills breaks the terms of the Magnuson-Moss Warranty Act, they get fined nothing. Nothing. Harley-Davidson did the same thing. I have a video on that. You know how much they got fined? Nothing. You know how much Lena Khan and her FTC could have fined them? $40,000 per instance. You know how much they paid?
Nothing.
Less money than I paid in New York City over a fine for not having a license number on my receipt 13 years ago. Companies are not held accountable or responsible by our government because our government is a joke. It will become more of a joke as the new incoming FTC chair, Andrew Ferguson, is an individual that literally dissented on one-click cancel and did not even have the courtesy to say why he disagreed with the idea of one-click cancel. This is an area where there really is not a lot of work being done when it comes to new consumer protection. New consumer protection is when a company takes away your right to privacy and your right to say that you own what you bought and fucking paid for. Modern consumer protection is, I bought the security camera, it advertised itself as sending alerts to my phone, and then when the new security camera comes out a year later, sucks to suck, they deactivated my ability to get alerts on this one. And I can't connect it to my own server to use it that way because they don't let me. Somebody needs to go over this. I don't see anybody going over the general enshittification of the rights of ownership at all. It just fundamentally doesn't exist. I would like to create a central repository for all this information, and we are going to be creating that with your help, I hope. I have created wiki.rossmangroup.com. This is the Consumer Action Task Force. The reason I'm calling it the Consumer Action Task Force is because originally it was the Consumer Protection Wiki, and I can't name this thing the CP Wiki. A little bit of market research is incredibly important. I love the company I work for. God bless Kudo. God bless Aaron for what he's trying to do. 5 minutes of market research would have allowed him to see that he's essentially one vowel away from being completely and utterly, uncurably, irrecoverably destroyed. So this is the Consumer Action Task Force. The idea behind this is we want to log every single instance of a company taking part in one of these anti-ownership practices where they deceive you, where they take away your ability to have privacy, where they take away your ability to repair what you own, where they take away your ability to say that you own what you own. This is going to be a centralized repository for everything that I discuss. If I were doing this properly, what I would have done over the past 10 years, every time I discuss something on this channel, I would have created an article in this wiki. And going forward, every time I do a video on this channel, I will be making an article in this wiki. This wiki is editable and contributable to by anybody. You do not have to sign in. You can use this wiki without even having to create an account, and you can edit articles or create them without making an account. This was a decision made because I wanted to get as maximum engagement as humanly possible. I want you to have that little dopamine rush from seeing, oh wow, I corrected something that was wrong, or I added a source and it just shows up immediately. This requires a lot of moderation to make sure that this does not get filled with spam and scams. We've got a great moderation team working around the clock to make sure that that happens. This wiki has no sponsors and it likely never will. This is not a way to make money. This is a way to hold companies accountable and responsible for when they do this type of anti-consumer bullshit. We already have some articles on HP. We have articles on Netflix that discuss some of the items that I've been talking about on this channel for a while when it comes to you pay for 4K, and they kind of obfuscate the fact that you have to jump through a bunch of hoops for it. And what we want to do is we really want to cite this rather than it just being a rant from somebody that sounds like they are an autist on cocaine with borderline personality disorder, which has been this channel for the past 15 years. When you go over here, we are not just going to say this, that, and the other. We are going to provide citations. We are going to show that this is on page 6 of the end of the terms of service. We're going to show you how difficult it is to find the terms of service with real pictures. We are going to have factual citations and links to all these different terms. We are going to have very specific details so that this is very easy to confirm that this company has taken part in this anti-consumer practice, and we're going to show you exactly how it happens. And by we, I mean you. This wiki is the natural evolution of what I've been doing on this channel for a long period of time. when I go through this channel again, I'm not gonna lie and bullshit you and claim that that a lot of the right to repair stuff that I've done has been successful. In fact, a year and a half ago, I did a video titled "Reflections on Losing 15 Years in Professional Repair." I've done a lot to advocate for right to repair, and I've done a lot to try and move my industry forward, as well as other related industries forward, and as well as getting your own consumer rights move forward so that you have the ability to fix what you own. But in many ways, I have failed. When it comes to getting a wheelchair right to repair bill passed, we won. When it came to getting a tractor right to repair bill passed, we won. We got some consumer electronics ones, but they're mostly toothless. And let's be real, you can head over to Salem Techspert's channel. He discusses it better than I do. Over the past several years, it is more difficult to find parts now, more difficult to get schematics, more difficult to do everything. And the repair industry that I was hoping to improve, because I wanted to see people be able to follow my steps and become more successful, is an industry where it's literally more difficult now than it was 5 years ago. I used to do board repair for $250, $250 plus tax. I used to be able to get my donor boards for 12 bucks. I used to be able to buy chips for $1 to $5. Now I literally have to pay $250 to $400 for a single fucking donor board. Apple has managed to come up with a way in their supply chain where they're literally grinding boards down to dust to make sure that donor boards don't make it to people like me if they don't pass their quality assurance, quality control process. Chips are not available, many parts are not available. At some point, many of these things that I do are going to be going away. But I don't think that simply because I failed in my particular industry, that means that this is going to be a fail as a whole. If you look at my channel over the past several years and how this channel has evolved, it really has become a consumer rights and consumer advocacy channel, and you could see how that started. Over in their early day videos, I was just talking about basic things in business, finding a career, restocking fees, Groupon, grade A minus A plus LCDs. As time went on, I showed you a couple of different MacBook repairs while talking about some of my general business philosophy. And as time went on, I started showing you why it was difficult to do a lot of the repairs in Apple products that I work on. I talked about right to repair, and I talked about the issues involved in right to repair. I started showing up at legislative hearings to talk about this on a regular basis. At some point, I took a little detour to talk about Manhattan real estate, but I came back to the topic of right to repair. And over the past several years, this channel has evolved into the welcome to today's episode of How You're Getting Fucked, I'm Louis Rossman show. Many of you would submit issues that were somewhat tertially related to right to repair, sometimes not even related to right to repair, but related to consumer rights in general. And one of the things that all these issues that you guys talk about have in common, they all go under this umbrella of ownership. Right to repair. As Kyle Williams said, iFixit says, if you can't fix what you own, do you really own what you own? If you don't have, if your car is going to tell other people how you're driving and then report on you to the insurance company, do you own your car, or does General Motors own your car, or does your insurance company own your car? If you have a camera that you buy, but that camera that you buy does not send notifications to your phone anymore if the manufacturer turns the server off, and you can't tell that camera to connect to your own server, do you own that camera? Does the manufacturer? If you can't use your fucking remote to change the HDMI port on your television to a different source because Roku decided they want to force
Who's in
upgrades,
control
do you
here?
own that television, or does Roku? Modern consumer protection is mostly a joke, and I'd like to try and utilize this to get people informed and excited to understand what is going on. Now, I know what many of the pessimists are going to say. You're going to say, well, nobody's going to care about this. Even if you inform people, nobody's going to care. And to some extent, you are right. If there's anything that I've learned over the past 15 years of working in this particular business, nobody cares until something personally affects them.
Yeah.
When I talk about all these design flaws in this video, everybody thought this is a
Hey,
joke,
Shadow, welcome back.
bullshitting, all this stuff is made up. And the same type of people that would think that I'm an asshole, I'm making all this up, I'm just a hater, are the same people that would start to really care about the issue when they had that issue, when they experienced that issue. They'd show up at my store.
How are you doing today?
I never knew that this was a problem. I can't believe they did this to me. Once an issue personally affects somebody, that is the point at which they care, and that is the point.
Watching the guy, bitch. While I'm smashing stuff. Where? Oh, it's literally right here.
Shoot that buildup off now. Another hell scrubber getting cooped up. Although it's only
Drinking some green tea. I had some tea earlier. I don't think it was green tea though. The wife had some from,
not a mouse.
and she made it work.
Hey, I need 20 cc's of fix your
She was like, drink this. I'm like, yes, ma'am. It was not a booby, but that would have been nicer. It's still good tea. don't know. I just don't think you turn down much of anything if a woman shoves it in your face. It's like, okay. You're just like, yes, ma'am. You hope it's a boob, but sometimes it's just a T. And this is why I say I'm not appropriate for people under the age. Because I'll have stupid conversations that nobody asked for. Fine. I'll go kill the thing when it spawns. Because it'll spawn before I get there. There. Dealt with. Gotta kill 15 or 500 tech rots. I'm up to 270.
I won't judge.
290. We got a good spawn rate on this mission. $310. Excuse me. That's kind of how this build works. I just sort of bash something, which stacks up a bunch of damage on my 4, and then I turn off my 4 and I kill the rest of the stuff. I hear something. Got me a Happy Meal. Did you do anything fun today? Watched an anime with the wife. Slept in late because I was tired. I'm a night person. Unfortunately, most of the people on this planet are day people. So they like to interrupt me when I sleep. I don't get to sleep all that well. I woke up in the middle of sleep and was like, fuck. I was like, I'm just going to take some NyQuil and Benadryl and go be unconscious for some more time. So when it was time for me to wake up, I felt like, nope, I'm going to be unconscious for more time. This was not enough. Still kind of feeling it. Like, I need more sleep. Benadryl is some good idiot pills. It's significant ability to, like, see, can't even think of the words. Suppressed cognitive ability. There you go. It drops your IQ by like 10 points or some shit. I don't think my teammates are joining me. Guess I gotta go back to them. Come on, bad guys. Follow me.
Situation critical. Oh, hey, welcome to the find out phase.
I like that line. Welcome to the find out phase. Okay, so now my teammate's heading to the exit. I've almost got my 500 kills. Kind of want to hang out.
This might just make it all worth it.
460. Ain't bad. Apparently, Arthur is here because I heard cheerio. 480.
Hey, I need 20 cc's of fix your damn shit.
Fix your damn shit. I gotta get 10 more kills, then I can leave. I don't know where these other people are.
Great. You lost
I see that there's 2 more people with me.
problems.
I have no clue where they are on the map. Whoop. Almost fell in a hole. That should be 10. Nope. I've got to have made my 10 by now. I'm gonna head to the exit. Oh, they're there. So they're way over there, wherever that place is. It's the first time I incarnated my weapon this mission that I know of. I've been fighting all these guys with the low damage mode. Dude, back off.
Now you get to do things the hard way.
Your will.
And I'm out.
This is good.
Not too bad. Was he running a bonk build? I was about half damage of what I could be pumping. Nope. Just citrine. Okay, let's go to the... Did you want to join, by the way, Shadow? Now that I'm out of mission. A Riven mod or an Arcane. I don't need any more Rivens. Hey lady, happy birthday. Alright, no problem. Let's send her a happy birthday message. Did I not send her the message? What? What? I'm guessing it's saying I can't send her a happy birthday message? Don't really remember what she likes. I mean, I've sent her plenty of medical kits. I want to skip her birthday. But is it just telling me that I can't send her a happy birthday message because I have max friendship with her? What? What's going on? Let's see. I'm gonna look up my Letty. She likes coffee maker, medical kit, coffee cups. I can always send her some coffee cups. Messed up game. And I'm gonna have to skip her birthday. No, I want to send her a message, but you're bugged and you're not letting me send a happy birthday message. Boo. No. No. Kill 500 Scaldra troops. Alright. I can do this. Okay.
I am most exquisitely bored.
This morning I ran into somebody on VR chat. I just can't stream VR chat because of all of the random tits and ass that show up in that game. So that's why I like get off the stream when I go to play that. So the two people that I met both play Warframe. I'm like, oh nice. It always surprises me the number of people that have played Warframe or are familiar with it. So I'm like, sweet. One of them had an Octavia skin, which is my most used frame. Equipment. And then Warframes. Sort by used. We have Octavia Prime and Octavia. I imagine Equinox is coming up in the ranks because I'm using Equinox for a lot of missions these days.
Nora sleeps better knowing, and we're out.
Bounties. Scaldra survival, huh? Okay. Well, then I'm gonna go back to watching this little video thing, unless we're chatting.
At which they are engaged, excited, and involved. Every single time I told somebody, I'm able to do this fix for $75, but I'm this close to not even being able to do it if you wanted to pay me $2,000 because a schematic or a chip or something else is not available. But here, I was able to do it. I'm able to get your data back, here's all your stuff, and it took me 20 minutes. I have now sold somebody on right to repair. Not because of a bumper sticker, not because I shamed them, not because I told them to, not because I had a cat meowing in their face over and over again that doesn't even fucking belong to me. You are not my cat. Get out of my house. You are not my cat. You are not my cat. My Clinton is here. My Berry is there. I don't know who the fuck you are, but it's
I love this insane man.
The way that I get people sold on an issue is once they've experienced that issue for themselves, they understand why it's a problem because they've experienced for themselves. And then at that point, that's when I show them all the information. That's when I show them what they can do. And that's when I get them invested.
Coming for you.
Same thing is going to happen here. Your neighbor doesn't care about any of this. Your neighbor thinks that you're just bitching when you have a television that doesn't allow you to change because you have to accept unforced arbitration. Like, why did you accept? What's wrong with you? Why are you such a conspiracy theorist? But that is the same individual that is at some point in time going to have a television that is not covered under warranty when it breaks 6 months later because of a manufacturer defect. We're a class action lawsuit to try to get them held accountable and responsible and provide a free warranty repair.
Yeah, of course. It's always open.
Because everybody
I should be in a chat channel.
Agreement. That's going to be somebody that at some point in
here's
time
the thing nearby.
is not going to be able to afford a new television. People think you're paranoid when you say that I don't want my device spying on me all the time. I don't care. Well, just hit accept in the car terms of service. They don't. What do you think? That they're going through all your stuff and seeing how you drive? When their insurance rates double, yes, they do. And that is when it personally affects them. When there is a data breach on a service that they are using, and every single message they sent, every single thing that they said, private matters that they do not want public, are all made available, they'll care. When there is a data breach,
yeah, I've been sounding some stuff
being collected, because let's be real, no server is unhackable. It's just a matter of time, just a matter of how many people are fucking with it. They'll care. When it comes to right to repair, I have 15 years of experience here. Nobody cares about this issue until it personally affects them. Nobody cares until I am not able to get access to this frame. When Apple makes a device where literally all of the pressure from the hinge is placed on one teeny tiny hair thickness, the red of aluminum. Or aluminum, Dave Jones is watching. Always
aluminium.
Over here, they're not going to care. Nobody cares about right to repair until they have a board.
Welcome. I'll put a pause on the video.
Yep.
How's it going?
Hello. I'm doing okay. You?
Pretty decent. Haven't started
That's good.
coughing yet, so you know, all's good.
If you give me a minute, I'll be on Warframe if you won't, don't mind me joining you.
Yeah, I don't mind, sure. My only rule is as long as people try, we're all good. I do know and have met people that just want to be carried through everything and they don't really care. And after a while that becomes tedious. And you know, like I have some people that I play a couple different things with, and most of the time while we're playing one thing, they'll be playing something else because they're just wanting to be carried through the thing that we're playing. So I'm like, you know, I can see in Discord that you're playing at some other game, right? And they're like, your computer is tattling on you. And like, and it doesn't help that you haven't really moved from the beginning of the mission.
Yeah.
You know, it's like, as long as people are trying, then that's fine. I have other people that play, when they play with me, they play a different version of the game than me, and that's totally fine. Because they know that they're not going to out damage me, right? For damage numbers. So what they do is they play Warframe. Their goal is to beat me to the exit, right? Is like their whole thing is to race me to the end of the mission. And by the way, they can often win. And to them, that's a win if they've done so, right? And I don't play that game. So they can often win on that game because that's not the game that I'm playing. I'm not playing Race to the Exit. But a couple of them will be playing against each other to race to the exit. So they'll be like racing each other to see who's fastest, right? And then that's really fun for them. And that's fine. That's not fun for everybody, right? Two people in a race to see who's better at parkour in Warframe. And I'm like, you go for it, peeps. Have a blast. And they can also do decent amount of damage. Like, if they really were to try hard, they could probably outdamage me. But who wants to try that hard? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Hello, who joined?
Hi.
Hey, Amelia. There's a couple twin brothers that one of them plays pretty often, and he's one of the one that plays like Warframe. And is like when old man gets on, Mizzy, which is one of the twins, will race old man to the exit pretty regularly. I'm the only one left in this mission. Nice.
Hi, Riley. It's Flushhead.
Hey, Amelia. How's the repair on your computer coming along?
It was I fixed it. I took it right. I took it back to yesterday's backup.
Nice. So,
But,
did you
yeah.
report that skin as being a problem?
I didn't.
If you can remember which one it was, I would report it as being like, you know, a virus or a bug or something because it crashed your system.
Here's what happens. You open it up. The person has only made one model ever. And it's a malicious model.
Yeah, that's why I'm like, if you know what it is, I would
It had heaps
report
of
it.
triangles. It had like 1.5 million triangles. It was a Kermit the Frog. What was it? Can't remember the name of it. I'm not in there right now. I've got to get new batteries for the VR controllers. But what happened was You could jump into the model, okay. But if you went into the options to do anything, you'd actually crash your whole PC and then and your headset, and you turn it off and you turn it back on again, wouldn't work.
To the tech rock, which will be the least of your problems.
And I did it twice.
Yeah, I would report it as, you know, malicious.
But not only that, but when you're launching these things from these things from the actual avatar itself, yeah, you're launching an executable file.
Uh-huh.
Well, that executable file, anything could be in there. Anything could be in that malicious code.
Yeah.
One of our own believes they are the equal of our foe, and baby, they are acting like it.
So I'm a little bit cautious now about opening up anything PC-wise on VR chat now. Any of the additional features or anything of the animations, I'm a bit very suspicious now.
You got to be careful with some of that stuff.
But I don't do anything on my PC with banking, so they can't hurt me there. They can only take out my Steam account and my Google account.
What do you need? Here's a few. Not feeling it.
It's good.
Okay, bring it to life.
So before I play with anything, I'm going to be checking the model first to see if it's actually within the rules. If the person's made any previous models. If they got history. This person only ever made one model. I checked it out.
Oh wow! Dang, I didn't know you could once you unlock the post evolution on the Sama. I didn't know that it unlocks the second at the same time.
Mm.
I didn't even have to unlock it.
Actually, I can log on to the VR chat website. I'll tell you what model it was.
Oh, because it'll be in your history, yeah. And that one's dead. It's 210. Oh, I'm out of energy.
It was up in that main website, main avatar place that people go to. It was up there. It was just newly updated, or.
Spore level's critical. There's no coming back from this. Get out of there.
There is 2 coming back from this. You're freaking out there, fella. I'm like, I've got a bunch of air thingies.
Activated. Contamination dropping.
Now, where's that other boss? Okay, they're all dead. What's this behind me? Oh no, it's dead. Never mind. There's another one over here. Okay. 330 of 500. Not too bad. Fighting the dough. 350. My biggest problem is I run out of enemies a lot. 390.
Hell scrubber coming up near you.
420. Good number.
Dang it.
I'll be done with this mission in like just a couple minutes. I'm at 460 already of the 500 I need. Whoop. I don't see any numbers coming up, so I think I might have hit my 500. This one's annoying since it's up high. Yeah, I must have made it. I'm heading to the exit now. Okay.
So you conquer yourself.
Not too bad. Like 9 minutes.
This one isn't at loss.
Leave Albania.
Is retreating. You did good.
Fuses command weapon excellence mod. Double the rate at which affinity is gained. Excellence mod, I guess.
Take your time.
3-day affinity booster.
Interesting.
I don't think I'll need to level anything. Kill 30 Eximuses. Okay. So, Shadow, you in a mission?
Anymore.
Huh? You're in the mall?
No, I'm in, what is it called? Dang it. Ship. The old ship.
Oh, the Zariman. Okay, so you're not in a mission.
Yeah.
Okay,
No,
cool.
not anymore.
Okay.
Do you think the Lotus will ever come here?
Yeah, I'm out of green tea.
Go get some more. You got some
If you don't mind
Arizona?
waiting. If you don't mind waiting a little bit, I can get me some green tea.
Yeah, I can wait a few minutes.
Alright, I'll be right back.
Okay. I'm considering if I want to make some green tea. I don't think so. What you up to, Amelia? Amelia's in VR chat.
And to answer your question, yes, it is Arizona green tea.
Some of the best. And the price is good.
Yeah. I get a little jug that about $3. It's not that bad.
Yeah. I tell people I like to drink dirty water. Like everything I drink is dirty water. Like you'll see me with a cup. And it's like half water from my tap. So it's slightly dirty water just coming from my sink. I actually want to get a water testing kit to see what like is in the water from my sink, because like I put it in my my mister, you know, the humidifier. There we go. And my humidifier is white. And when I put it in my humidifier, it's slightly yellow. Right? I'm like, I know it's not like absolutely pure water because it's got a slight tint to it. But I drink this stuff, right? My wife drinks bottled water. I'm like, I've drank city water my whole life and I haven't died of cancer yet. And then I mix in for flavoring. We buy like Welch's fruit juice and stuff, right? Or whatever fruit juices, whatever. So I put in like a quarter fruit juice, right? And then I put in a quarter of the cup of ginger ale. So I have a little bit of ginger ale, a little bit of fruit juice, and then like my favorite is like the Concord grape, and then the rest is water. So I have like really watered down, like you can use like flavoring packets, right? But it's like artificial flavors and sweeteners and stuff like that. And it's still just dirty water. You're just taking water and adding shit to it. So you're making it dirty. Same way as tea, right? You're taking like leaves and shit, right? And you're putting it in your water. You're just dirtying up water, right? And that's the whole point. If you dirty up water, it adds flavor and it makes it taste better, right? Because it adds an actual flavor. It's just dirty water. So I like to drink dirty water. Mine's just dirtied up with fruits. And sometimes teas. So we do also get the Arizona green tea. And then sometimes I'll add a little bit of green tea, a whole bunch of water, because again, I drink a lot of non-caffeinated stuff, except for the days when I work, and so I might have one caffeinated beverage a day. So I try to limit my caffeine intake. My doctor says I can have up to 150 milligrams of caffeine a day. So some days I have 0. Other days I have like 90. And days I work, I have 150. So sorry, I have chronic migraines. And the doctor that limits me is my neurologist. And she got rid of my migraines. So she fucking knows what she's talking about. I had a singular headache nonstop for 15 years. Like there wasn't a day that didn't go by that I didn't have a continuous, unbroken headache. And I just ate Excedrin migraines. Like every few hours, I would take another one. Like every 4 to 6 hours, I would just take another Excedrin migraine. And it would lower the pain enough to where like I was okay. And then every couple weeks, I would be like crying in a ball, pounding my head, trying to push my eyes out because of like the full blown cluster migraine. Okay. And eventually it got to the point to where my wife was like, she told my doctor because I had 16 Excedrins in a day. Because the pain was just so much and it wasn't getting rid of. And by the way, during this time, I thought one of my migraines was a migraine. It was actually I had a stroke. I thought it was one of my migraines. Until there was something new, which was I couldn't get up off the floor. I didn't have the strength to get up off the floor. And that's when I learned that it wasn't, because I tried to call for my wife and I couldn't speak anymore because I was suffering from aphasia. And that was when I realized it wasn't well, I didn't realize then, but that's when I knew something was different. But like I said, the neurologist that does like, yeah, you got to lay off the caffeine stuff as well. You're only allowed to have this much in a day. And I'm going to put you on an anti-seizure medication because your migraines are coming from your brain is doing too much. And there's too much crosstalk between the left side and the right hand side of your brain. And you're thinking, and all of this stuff is you're overwhelming your brain, and it's causing you to like misfire and have migraines. And I'm like, that doesn't sound right. So she put me on stupid pills, which make me dumber. And my migraines went away. I'm literally on Topamate, which is also known as Dopamax, because it has cognitive suppression. And I like it works. I still design weapons of mass destruction, but not as quickly as I used to.
Well,
let's see. I still process physics and I still do all the stuff, but not as like quickly. And I can live with that because I'm not in pain all the time. Okay. I am more forgetful though. Speaking of which, oh yeah, to the garage. Fast travel. So I have to do a mission of some sort. What is your mission? What do you have to do?
Not much. I can't really rank up anymore because I have to befriend all the Warframes or whatever.
Yeah, you have to be close with everybody or liked.
Yeah, I think I'm liked by Mag, and that's about it. I really don't know how to rank up the friendship besides talk to him.
There he is. So there's two ways. So I'm going to send you this. Copy. Shadow. Paste. Go. Okay. So, there we go. You've got the link. I'm going to go up the stairs. Go to your... You're not here, are you? I don't think you are. Yeah, you're not. Cool. So, can you see the stream?
Give me a moment.
All right.
Let me out tab. Yeah, I see it.
So, at the computer terminal on your stream, there is this place where you can send the messages and talk to them. Are you familiar?
Yeah.
So if you click on them, there is this little gift icon here. Each one of them has their own gifting inventory. Okay, this is a little shopping mall where you can buy them gifts. The thing I just sent you in Discord is a Reddit post of what means the most to them as gifts. So this is Arthur. And you can get 20 points by sending him the toaster oven and the toaster. So if you send him he likes to cook. He's the cook for all the people. So if you send him this toaster, you get 20 fucking friendship points with him. And then the next day you can send him a toaster oven and you get 20 more points. The next day you can send him the announcement system because he is like the head of this thing right here, all of the people. So he needs to send messages to them all, right? So you can send him this announce, right? These are the things that mean a lot to him. And it says there's only one of each one of these things, but if you notice, if I go to like broadsword here and go to this thing, there's that is author. Whoop. If I go to Salem and go in here, you'll see that there is an announce for sale and a microwave because each one has their own shop, right? So even if you sell out for one, you can still buy it for somebody else too. Like I could probably buy her the motorcycle. Yeah, like the Scooty is available for her, but it doesn't really mean anything for Salem. Salem is my girlfriend. She doesn't care about the Scooty, but like Mag does. So that's one way that you can get additional points for them. The other way that you can get additional points is each day doing their mission. So if I leave here and go back to the outside, and we go to the fast travel bounties, the first time you do their mission, you get a point for them. So you get additional points for them. So that's the other thing. So you want to do their like missions each day at least one time, and then you don't have to worry about them again, and you'll just do them the next day. And then there's going through their chat things back in your room back there and talking to them on that computer.
Yeah.
But I have to take a small break. Sorry. I'll be back in like 3 or 4 minutes. I can still talk.
If you're gonna take a break, I'll play some by myself until you get done taking your break. Alright.
This area is rich with subterranean artifacts. I will help you recover them. Proceed to the marked exit.
There is a sanctuary targeting the hunter. I sense it. Track it with the synthesis scanner. Don't let it escape.
It's about 100 degrees Fahrenheit here today. It's too hot. It's too hot to sit on the computer. It's too hot to lay down. I was laying down in bed and I got up and the whole bed was drenched. Didn't realize it was so drenched. It's wet. I don't. I've got a floor fan, that's it. But all it does is blow hot air. Oh. I'm a refrigeration mechanic. by trade, remember? So I understand about the heat. And, well, basically, I've got no way of improving my situation. I live in a rented place, right? And I don't pay for power, and I can't use the power like that.
Use fuel cells to keep it powered.
Oh, you talking about one that you add water to? And then it blows. Yeah, yeah. We call them swamp boxes, and it's only the perception. It doesn't really cool you. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Send me a link. Send me a link. Okay. Uh-huh. Oh yeah. Oh. Yeah. Oh. Okay. I'm just gonna go jump in the town. Oh, that's all right. I got that time to back. I get nobody knocking on my door. I'm just sitting in front of the fan now, right in front of it, drinking water, and it's all. It's flying my goddamn hair all over the place. I'm talking about the hair on my head. I don't have hair anywhere else. Ooh. Maybe it's time to jump into Warframe.
I was washing my hands. Okay, I'm back.
Oh, welcome back.
Thank you, thank you. I had to drop the kids off at the pool. Let's see here. What's my mission again? Is it kill what? Eximus enemies. Kill at 30 Eximus. That's a survival.
Yeah, that sounds nice. And mind if I join?
Sure, sure. Send you an invite. There you go. Invite is on the way. So we got to do survival. We have the high level one is Scaldra. The lower level one is Tech Rot. I'm up for the Scaldra. That's fine for me.
Oh, this is the path. I think.
Yep. It is.
Okay.
You'll be fine. I am Dante, and I am so as long as you stay near me, I am both Dante and I am Equinox. So you'll be fine. You do have to stay near me, though. And I'll be moving around a lot.
My code is working. Scrubbers primed, tech rot regurgitating. Watch out for Scaldra. They want those scrubbers back to protect their own bases.
So that's the tricky part. Right now I'm heading over to the arcane that's on the ground. Oh, no, you don't. Get back here. I think I killed that guy. I got the arcane.
Overwhelmed. You need to shoot them off. Coalescing into human form. Do something.
Contamination is off the truck. You need to hustle.
Activate another health scrubber.
Do something about that scrubber before it does something about you. Wherever you are.
I'm tired of jumping up there. I'm gonna go hit that one.
Breathing easier? Get used to it.
Got 15 of my 30 Eximuses killed. $25 of 30. Coming along quite nicely.
Taking the opportunity to make some new like this. Don't worry, I'll
Oh, that's nice.
What?
There's a mod I use on some, I forget what it's called though. Multi-chant, what is it, multi-shot level with a bunch of, critical chance with it.
I'm gonna head to the exit. This one's basically done. I got Maximuses. Got a nice little arcane. Still essence. 1. Woot. Hey, you did the second most damage. Good job. You beat the other 2 people. Man, one of them had a glaive prime. Good work. Yeah. You had the second... You were tied for the second highest number of kills, and you beat the guy with the glaive prime. That was on Mesa. Y'all both had 38 kills, and you outdamaged the Mesa. Now I had almost 200 kills and 77% of the damage. So
let me show you what I was talking about in the mission anyway. The mod I was talking about. Give me a moment. I'll link in chat.
sure.
Not done with it though. I still need to figure out what the.
There's Soma has a special mod just for it. The Hayata Sataya. Yeah.
Yeah. I used that with Inform with the thing that I unlocked recently.
The Incarnon?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's good. Works pretty well.
With the multi-shot, I was able to max it out. 500 if I remember correctly.
It brought the Soma back from being like... The Soma kind of died, but the Incarnon brought it back. And then originally that mod didn't work on the Incarnon, and then they fixed it and made it work, so it became good again. Yeah. It's a good one. Okay. Let's see. I gotta check and see what I need to do. Fast travel, computer. Bounties. Means the computer's right next door. Hex override. Energy restoration by 2 per second. Gain 250 armor. Oh, wow. Armor or energy restoration? I think armor will help everyone. Organ reactor or Kuva? 6 grand Kuva. Or a potato. It's a gold potato too. I think I'll go with the Kuva. Alright. Kill 500 enemies with abilities. Okay, that's Equinox. Alright. So we just did the high level one. Hey Jinx, we're doing the calendar missions and like some of the, you know, the people's missions for the daily rep stuff. Let's see. I guess we can do the tech rot survival. Yeah, that'll have to work. I gotta kill 500 with abilities. How's your day been today, Jinx? As I stop double miking. Oh, excuse me. $30 of 500. That's 50.
Hell scrubbers are starting to emerge. I gotta hand it to the little guy. He knows how to talk to the appliances.
That's 60. It was interesting today. They had one of the dev like shorts, and the split between the guys and the girls. Seems the girls' favorite is Amir, and the guys' favorite is Eleanor. Like pretty much across the board, all the guys there romanced Eleanor, and all the girls there romanced Amir. Because they were talking about the Kiss videos, like who did, you know, who romanced who for the first season 1, and like they had a bunch of the writers for the chat stuff, you know, because they're expanding the chat, because once you get them to full like romance, you can't chat with them anymore, right? There's no more messages, and people are like, I'm bummed because I want to have like more conversations with them, and there isn't anything else. And they're like, yeah, we're gonna work on that. We're currently like adding more conversations to have with them after you're like best friends. And it was like, you know, all the guys were like, yeah, Eleanor, that tongue. And like, I feel you, brother. And all the girls were like, but Amir is so cute. I'm like, I wouldn't have thought that. I wouldn't have thought that they would have gone after Volt. I try to be empathetic and try to understand people. You know, the whole, like, men are from Mars and women are from Venus. Yeah. I listen and I try to understand. I have some idea, but I don't understand, ladies. I have an idea. I get along. I feel bad for all they have to go through. Like, I watched my wife put on her torture devices. I describe it to people like upside down, backwards, and inside out. Then spin it, flip it right side up. Ladies know what I'm talking about.
See? My asses are here on the line too.
This A just keeps getting taken over. I'm up to 180. I'm not at full damage. No wonder things weren't going very quick. $230. Just gonna miss that guy regardless, as it seems. Hope my boss enjoyed her trip to the festival. Took the wife to a lantern festival and mentioned it to the boss, and so she took her family there. Anytime you mention something and then your boss is like, I like that idea, I'm gonna do it. Like, I hope you enjoy it. I don't want to be blamed for you having a bad time. You know? She did ask me to work overtime this week. Uh-oh. Be like, you didn't want me to work the extra hours because the trip to the festival sucked, did it? I doubt it, because the amount of money she's shelling out for me is not not pleasant. And like, she knows the way I am. It's always like I'm the last. I'm not one of the people that ask for overtime. I always tell her, like, look, if you ever need me, I'm available, but give everybody else the opportunity first, because I'd rather play video games. I'd rather play let me restate that. I'd rather play video games online than at work. And all the enemies dried up over here.
There's more where this came from. Just need time.
Somebody's down. They're a long ways out. I don't even know how to get to them. We must have a Necros with us. Because we have like plenty of air support. We haven't really had to use a charge yet. Schmack.
Marking extraction. Use it when you need it, but only if to the minimum, did you?
Okay, now somewhere we got an arcane on the floor because we just opened up the box.
Target is down.
I don't really see it though.
Deal with that scrubber buildup. The heart. But that's the least of your problems. More contamination is getting out of hand. Start holding your breath. Set off some Sporex or get the hell out of there.
Excuse me, bad guy. I'm gonna go up here and hit you. I'll go down here and hit this. Kill all those guys. Kill this guy real quick.
You planet.
All right. You planet. What the hell's a planet? I don't think that means what he thinks it means. I don't think that's a real word.
No.
410. I'm coming along. There's still two of them back here? Oh, shit. Yeah, y'all have to defend that red one up there while I eat these back here. I'm tired of, like, having these. Having to defend them way back in the middle of nowhere. 430. I'm heading back to A now. Y'all can hit it with a melee attack.
Situation critical.
That.
I got it. I had to cross 200 meters to get there, though. Oh, really? I didn't have that on the whole time? Bugger. Oh. Somebody's leaving. I mean, I should be getting close to... I'm at 440 of 500. There's 200 meters that way? Shit. I'm just going to transform. I'm going to say fuck it. 450. Alright, get out of my way, wall. Where are you in my way, wall? Jeez. 460. Oh, there's a bad guy here. He did. Boring.
Hey, I need 20 cc's of fix your damn shit.
480.
Welcome to the find out phase. That's the least of the problems.
Hopefully that guy will come this direction. I don't have to chase his butt down. 490. Here he is. And he's dead. Boring. And 500. Okay, I'm done.
Alright.
So, I'm headed to the exit.
I'm boring. If I can get there without dying.
If you're near me, you'll be fine.
Uh,
Oh, wait, I don't think you're near me.
nope.
Coming back towards you. Hey, now you're near me. So one of the things that I have on is my melee attack heals everyone around me. The other thing I have on is that any damage that you do when you're in my area heals you. So, and I slow all the enemies in my area. So, yeah, like I said, if you're near me, you're fine. The build that I have is, like, it's Equinox, but normally Equinox is either day version or night version, and the build that I have is both. So it's both day and night at the same time.
That's weird.
Yeah, it's a trick. So, if I leave Hulvania, I'll send you an invite in a second. When you leave Hulvania, go back to your back room, but it also like disbands the party. So, Okay, here comes the invite.
All you have to do is tell me
Shadow. Okay. So, okay. Abilities. So in night form, you get a health multiplier and shield per kill. Okay, on Mend and Maim, which means that day form enemies inflicted with a slash status effect deactivate while in night form to restore health and shields for Equinox's allies. So in night form, you restore health and shields, right, by turning off your 4. In day form, you turn off your 4 and you do a big slash proc to the enemies and you kill them. That's what I'm using to get the kills, is to turn off my 4 because I'm in day form. Okay, but in night form, you can heal people, right? Well, I have Gloom on. Gloom, you summon a radial pulse that ensnares and slows enemies, siphoning their life force for the death well. Allies within the wave steal health for each attack. So that means everybody within my area of effect, which is pretty big. It's 32 meter radius, so it's 64 meters circle around me. Any damage you do, you heal for. So it's like the night form, but I'm actually in day form. So I slow the enemies and you heal for the damage that you do. I also heal for the damage that I do because I have day form up and I'm constantly doing slash damage to every enemy. So I'm constantly just healing out a massive ton of damage. Right?
Oh, so you're just using Gloom on your full, basically.
Yep. So Gloom is affected by my 4 because I have a 32 meter range for Gloom and I have a 36 meter range for my 4. Right? So everything within this massive area around me is taking slash procs and healing me and my allies. So it's like I have day form and night form up at the same time. Because I have this big AoE of slow and this big AoE of healing from Gloom, and I have this big AoE of damage and explosions going off, killing everything, doing big bursts of healing at the same time, right? And then I have the Pacify and Provoke so that anybody in my 32 meter radius has bonus energy, or bonus ability strength, right? From doing that one. So you have a boost from that. And then if I want to, I have this big day. I can increase the vulnerability to damage of enemies. So if I need them to die quick, I can hit this. They get slightly increase in speed. They get 27% faster, right? But because of Gloom, they're 48% slower. So it doesn't really matter because they're still slow, but they become 69% more vulnerable to damage, right? So anybody in the game, I can just look at them and hit my Rest and Rage, and they get slightly faster, but because they're slowed because of Gloom, it doesn't matter. And it's a really good build. I'm just like, oh yeah, you're not taking damage fast enough. Become 70% weaker to all damage in the game. And we can still armor strip them and everything else. And they just die. Everything just dies. It's a good build.
Yeah, it sounds fun.
Works pretty well. Okay. I need to go back out there. While I'm in here, I might as well check and see what my next mission is. Okay. Primary weapon or Kuva. Fine, primary weapon thingy. Oh, I'm done with the month. Sweet, that was the last one. Spring is right around the corner. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Well then, I'm going to work on these. The Steel Path incursions. Unless you needed to do something specific. Do you need anything that you specifically need to do? Need to level something or?
I need to kill the sister.
You need to kill a sister?
Yeah.
Now, when you say kill a sister, have you stabbed them and sent them to Railjack, or like, where are you?
No, what I mean by that is that it's still... I haven't stabbed them and sent it to Wheeljack yet, but I need help doing that because I'm still missing some mods, if I remember correctly.
Do you know what words you're supposed to use?
Yeah. Oh, give me a moment. I'll tell you in a moment. Let's see. I'm missing... There's a Jahu. That thing,
Jahu?
yeah.
Okay, cool. Jahu?
Yeah. Yeah.
Is that the only one?
Yeah, it's only one.
All right.
I even give you a mod for it if you want.
Give me like an ammo drum or something.
Okay.
I mean, I'll take anything that you want if you have extra platinum laying around, you know.
Yeah.
But ammo drum is fine.
I don't got much plat, but I'll give you the rest of whatever I have. If that's okay by you.
Anything's fine. Like I said, mod Jahu.
Yeah, Jahu. There you go. Sorry.
That works. Hey. One more than I had a minute ago.
Then all I have to do is add it to my... Okay.
Yahoo.com.
Do you mind joining me on my Lich Hunt?
Sure.
Or if it is a sister hunt?
I can go. Leave dojo, and then you want to probably leave first, otherwise you'll get kicked.
I leave. I invite you real quick. You want me to put it on public or what?
It's up to you. Either's fine.
Public. Open people the better.
Be a second. This place is too new to pizza.
Huh.
One of her voice lines.
Just give me a moment. I want to try the gloom build that you talked about. What ability did you assume on?
The one that lets her swap between day and night form. I always run day form on that, so I don't need to swap to night. And the way you decide which you start with is your the color of your
Yeah.
I don't remember if it's energy or if it's
The E thing, the essence. So I can't really pronounce it right.
let's see.
The emblem thing.
It's your emission. It's your emission. If it's light, you'll be in day.
Yeah.
If it's dark, you'll be in night. So I have a light emission color, which is a bright green. Emissive.
Give me a moment. Alright. Think it's in light. Okay. Okay. don't got any exterminate or anything because I already did those. Hmm.
I will help you recover them. Proceed to the market.
Oh wow.
There is a sanctuary target here, Hunter. I sense it. Track it with the synthesis scanner.
Yeah, it means that everything's basically like, you know, super slow, super weak. You just get to them, murder them, and then after you build up damage, you just like release it into a big group of guys.
That's nice.
Hey, you're a person. Good luck. That's one.
Did you prepare wisely? I doubt it.
Whoop.
Everybody hardly feel precious now. Doesn't it? It's down. Disassemble the remains. Use your respect. It's no coward. I'll give it that.
Got it. That's two.
You show promise. Let me teach you the value of rest and blood.
Yeah. Shadow's stabbing the crap out of their sister right now. Apparently, it had the right sequence of words too, because it was a good stab.
Excavator is ready to go. Use fuel cells to keep it powered while protecting it from enemy fire. This excavator is fully powered.
Ah,
Additional
dang it.
cells will be used to restore its shields.
Where did it go?
Excavator destroyed.
It got destroyed.
I was just powering it. It should have gotten shields every time. Does this have a radiation proc or something?
The enemies killed it before we could restore it.
I question the validity of that.
Well, that's the only thing I can think of. Because that happened to me before. Enemies just have too much damage.
Well, I mean, they can't shoot it right now. So the only way it should be able to die is if we get like a radiation proc or something. If I get a radiation proc, it instantly dies.
Well, I don't know.
This excavator is fully powered. Additional fuel cells will be used to restore its shields.
Like if right now Mallet out there overwrites their AI and forces them to shoot at Mallet and not the thing. Now Mallet might have gone down because I was away for a moment grabbing more like things. And they have to be able to see Mallet, so the ones that come from the backside can still shoot at it. Which is the reason why I protect the backside. But the ones coming from the front can't shoot at it. Alright, that one's done. There's one right here. Never mind. Coming. Nope. Bad guy. Bad. Murder.
Additional fuel cells will be used to restore its shields.
Uh-oh. Oh, here we go. Network hitch for a second there.
Yeah.
Ooh. Okay. Interesting. I can see the matrix. Oh. Okay. We need more canisters.
Huh.
We need more cowbell. Here we go. That's enough cowbell. Ambulances. An ambulance. Wee woo, wee woo. Okay. This way. Keep rolling, 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 rolling. Man, this one's a ways off.
Excavator is ready to go. Engine powered and disrupted from enemy fire. An artifact has been located. Proceed to the dig site. This excavator is fully powered. Additional.
Oh yeah, full power. Bonk. I didn't get a thing for that. Oh. I'm gonna put it there. No bad guy. Don't do that. Oof. That was a lag spike on that slam.
Yeah.
DC had to do some math. I was like, whoa, that's a lot of math.
Excavator deployed. Protect the unit while it extracts the artifact. An artifact has been located. Proceed to the dig site. Additional fuel cells will be used to restore its shield.
It's like that bad guy speaks dubstep.
Huh.
I like it. I was playing the wife some music earlier. She's like, "You like a lot of dubstep?" I'm like, "Yes, yes, I do." The wub wubs tickle my brain. And I was like, do you know what makes something dubstep? She's like, not really, but I know what it sounds like. I'm like, it is half step. Half step is half R&B. So if you take R&B and slow it down half that speed, you have half step. If you take that and you slow it down half that speed, you have dubstep. And it's just about the beat.
Huh.
Yep. All the other stuff that classically is thought of as dubstep, like the wub wubs themselves, don't actually make it dubstep. They're just popular because we like the sound of it.
Excavator is ready to go. Keep it powered and protected from enemy fire. An artifact
I'm heading to the exit.
proceed to the dig site. Excavator destroyed. That artifact is now lost to us.
Again, that's the best I can remember. I could be slightly off on it, but I think I'm right on the definition for the dubstep. So I remind people, if I say something you find kind of interesting, I'm an idiot. So do your own research, come to your own conclusions, and stand up for what you believe in. That's the best that I can remember from a thing that I saw from a musician teacher guy. And he's like, oh yeah, dubstep's been around for a while. All right, now you got to go on a public mission to Railjack. I would definitely put it on public and join whoever's hosting it yourself, because I can't go with you on it because
I know.
Okay, good.
Yeah, I know. I already done this a couple of times. I just needed
The Yahoo
mod. Yeah. I appreciate it.
Oh, you're welcome. It was pretty quick, simple, easy, straightforward. You know, thingamabobber mission. Ain't no thing. That thread always gets to me. She's like, if you're not gonna pay any attention to me, I'm gonna go snog the helmet. I'm like, fine.
Morning, evening, whatever it is.
So what now?
Well, one of the things I need to do is to do the Steel Path missions. I do those each day because when the next Prime comes out, I'm going to buy a bunch of Steel Path relics and then use those to crack the next Prime. So.
Okay. Can I join you?
Sure.
Okay.
Okay. Sabertage. There's 2 Sabertages. I'm gonna swap back to Octavia for those. Oh, okay.
Oh. Give me a moment. Trying to get a booger on my green tea.
Okay. It's a weird place to put a booger, though. I usually put them on napkins. Oh, okay.
No, bug.
Okay.
Not, boogle.
No.
Trying to get rid of some German cockroaches. Those things are pests.
Yeah, most cockroaches are.
Yeah, but these cockroaches are little. They are like ants. They multiply and they're hard to get rid of.
I'm glad I don't currently have any of those. have house centipedes. They creep the shit out of people. Have you ever seen them?
Yeah, a little bit, yeah.
Fast as fuck. Dudes with like a bunch of different legs that get bigger as they get towards the ends. And they actually have stingers on their legs on the front and the back. And they hunt bugs. So they're predators, they're ambush predators. And they hunt things like wasps and spiders and bees. So they'll like find a wasp nest and they'll sit down like right above it, and as the wasps come in, they'll drop down on the wasps and like stun them. Their venom on the fangs on their legs. Weird things to say, by the way, that something has fangs on its legs that is venomous, has a paralytic agent, and it paralyzes the wasps, so they sting them with their legs and they stun them and paralyze them. And it can actually fight two at once, one from the front and one from the back. And because they have the fangs on both the front and the back long legs. And yeah, they'll eat them. And so the rule is, if you come upstairs in my house, you forfeit your life. You can live in the basement, the downstairs, all you want. So. Another sabotage. Woo! Abs are so quick. And wasps are assholes, so I don't mind having little ambush predators, like, you know, going after them. There's a great video by, like, Caleb City, I think. Yeah. And it's this dude that plays all the parts in his little videos. He's funny. And he's like, basically he's like talking about wasps. Like a bunch of bugs got together and they were talking about themselves, introducing themselves, and the ant's like, hey, what do you like to do? I like to clean things up. You know, people drop shit on the ground. I'll pick it up, eat it. And like the fly is like, what do you like to do? I like to eat shit. Can I eat shit around? I love shit. Like, yeah, that's kind of weird. Wasp walks in the room. What do you like to do? I like to stab a motherfucker. What? Yeah, you seen a human? I love to stab them motherfuckers. It's like, oh, it's kind of violent. Just talking about how wasps are just assholes for no reason. Alright, that was done.
Oh, went the wrong way, I guess.
Yeah, these missions are great for just getting in and getting back out. a minute and a half, 2 minutes, you know. Like, I know a lot of people that are afraid of Steel Path missions. I'm like, really? Are they that tough? Like, these don't seem to be that bad. Let's see. Who's this? Deimos? Which one? Oh. Okay, he's an asshole. Oh, no. This was not that bad. It's Lephantis. Okay, that's fine. In that case, Nova. Swap. Nova. Okay. These'll probably be fine weapon-wise. Sure.
Hmm.
A little bit of a headache. There is Pill. You Pill? You are Pill.
The assassination target is nearby. Not to be taken but destroyed. Eliminating this target will have a significant impact on enemy forces.
It was difficult to locate the source vector of this sector's infestation, but you are finally here. Keep moving. None of the scanners have detected you.
Keep going. Nobody knows you're here.
This millennia-old war-human-turned infested ship lurks a creature created to fight in the old war. Make your way to its location and dispatch this monster.
What?
That was a juggernaut. Though lured out by the death of an infested, lay low and it should go away or amp up the fight to draw it out.
Short board.
Be wary. The creature has grown unfathomably strong through centuries of absorbing matter and self-replication. I am no longer detecting signs of a juggernaut. Move on, you are safe. Stay focused.
That one's dead.
Unit approaching.
Ah, Mr. Toots. You did. Wish I got to hit a weak spot in this guy. He did. Can't charge up my incarnate on any of these guys. Should have brought the Torrid. All I'd have to do is just shoot them. If I thought about it, I could just bring out my arch gun. There we go. It's dead. It is dead. I can hit the speed up on it. That's what I just did. Come on. Figure out you're dead, man. Oh, it's still taking damage. If I had my hammer out, I could just slam it, but I don't have my hammer out. There we go.
They won't be bothering us anymore. Let's get out of here.
It's like, who takes the elevator anymore?
Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching. Multiple biosignatures detected. We've got infested incoming.
Clap on, clap off, the clapper. Good job. You had the most damage. Equinox. Good work. Okay. What's the next one? The next one is exterminate. I'm gonna go Equinox. We can ping back and forth off of each other, by the way. Like, if I release the damage, you'll absorb it, and then you can release the damage, then I can absorb it. It's kind of silly. You absorb the damage for the things that died in your area. So once you go boom, if you kill things, then I absorb that damage if mine is on. And then when I go boom, if you're in the area, then you'll absorb the damage for the things that died, and which stacks yours up. And it's just a back and forth kind of thing. Like, I've got 600, 800k, 900k on mine. So I'm going to pop it. And now yours should be up. And if you get into a place where there's a lot of people around you, okay, we're coming up on one. Yeah, this is like, see, now you popped yours and I'm up to, mine's not on, no. I forgot to turn mine back on. So I didn't catch the damage. Okay, that time I caught it. Hopefully you caught some of that damage.
The enemy is broken. Well done. Now get to extraction.
Alright, that was done.
Fought well. Good dance. All strike to win. The lesson ends.
Nice quick missions. 2 minutes and 5 seconds, you know? Not bad at all. Sabotage. And we can just go ahead and do that one. Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Like they weren't changing anything. I didn't notice anything changing in their builds or anything. So I'm like, you got 10 seconds. I'm dragging you in the mission. Not its salt.
Your weapons may your downfall, and the enemy calls for assault on your throne.
The reactor is a complex system. Start by removing the coolant cells. My intel suggests there are rich enemy supply caches in the area, but I am unable to pinpoint their exact location. Search them out if you are willing to shoulder the added risk.
Skirt, left turn.
Now is your chance to sabotage. Use whatever you can to make sure it works again. Cooling cell extracted. Fuel cell reinserted. When the reactor is restarted, this will trigger a meltdown. Destroy the fuel injectors. The reactor is gone critical. Get to extraction. Beware, Tenno. The ship is experiencing reduced gravity and magnetic anomalies.
Pretty quick.
You conquer the foe. So
Minute 58.
conquer yourself.
Last one is a Void Flood. Okay, I gotta switch to Titsanya for that one. Okay.
Void Flood?
Yeah.
Okay, I guess I'll switch to Titania too.
Yeah, well, I mean, you only need one sky person, so you can run whatever you want to on the ground.
Still bringing on though.
Sure. They left on start, so they may not have this place unlocked.
Angels are clawing at the Albrecht membrane, creating ruptures that will saturate the area with void.
This entire ship to avoid
Vitablast is everywhere except for where it should be.
directly
Grab
to
some
void
and
flux.
stuff it in a rupture. Gather up nearby Vitablast and bring it to the ruptures.
Gather nearby Vitablast and bring it to the ruptures.
Vitablast sealed that rupture. Just as I knew it would. The angels have torn open another rupture. Fill it with Vitablast before this whole ship goes topsy-turvy. Rupture sealed. On to the next.
Somebody strayed from the pack. We're almost done with this one if we can get everybody to turn into C. I heard Skitter Girl. Have you ever seen the anomaly mod for her?
Oh yeah, I got it.
That one is terrible. Like the worst mod in the game. I just want Skitter Girl to laugh at me every time I kill something. No, thank you. Okay, and we can get out of here. We can do more. We're not going to do more because I'm not damaged in the head. Like, these are just quick missions to get some points and get out. Titania makes it super easy to click the Void Flood stuff. You know, you don't have to do much else. You know where the secret place is here? With the credits? Come to where I am. You can see me on the map.
Oh.
I think you went the other direction. come back. Now go to the left. To the opposite side. I'm over by the door where we enter this place. There's a tree. All right, yep, you're coming up on me. Okay, now this wall is covered in moss. You can actually jump through it.
Oh, wow.
Okay, now back here, there is a DE right here on the side of this box. So if you stand on the bed, you can see it, and it says activate. That'll bring up the credits for this area. Every one of the city zones, they hide a DE mark, and that's all of the programmers and the artists that worked on this zone.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Yeah. So it's hidden in every one of these like areas. And it's one of those things like find it. So okay, so you know where Teshin is and Duviri? So you have a horse there, right? Where you can like groom your horse. Next to him is a stable area. You can jump over the rail into the stable area, and in the back of it, there's a hole in the wall, and you can go in there, and that's where the DE for that area is. So you have to jump over a rail next to the horse. You have to go back into the back area there, and it's around the corner, and there is another DE there. In Duviri, there is... I'm trying to remember. Up top, there's a pillar by Grandma, and there's one up there. In the bottom area... trying to remember where it is in the bottom area. Oh, crap. I know where it is in... I think it's in the back room. Maybe for the bottom area, it's in the back room. I don't know. I'm blanking on where it is in the bottom area. For the back room, it's in the internet cafe. It's one of the computers. It's the last computer by the countertop on the back wall. You can click it there.
All weapons guaranteed. Not feeling it. Okay. Later.
Why does it have so many intersections?
But like I said, every zone has one. For Cetus, it's a rock. There's a rock up on the wall behind the area where you do the stuff for the gambler chick, the shrine maiden. There's a rock up there. In the one in, I want to say it's in the one of the vents in the place with all the worker people. Solaris on Venus. I can't think of the name of right now. I can think of everything around it, but not it. Five Tuna. There you go. I think on Five Tuna, it's in like one of the vents. It's the vent in the middle of the place. If I remember correctly. That one's a little shoddy. I need a new player, though, to invite me to Fortuna. I missed the blue Fortuna. Well, after you do the quest, you get the orange Fortuna, and then the orange Fortuna you can't load the loading sequence where you drop in and you have the song. In Blue Fortuna, there's 2 guys working on a platform in the middle of the water, and in the middle of that, you can relaunch the We All Live Together. But once you've done the quest, you get the orange Fortuna, and that's missing. It's gone. So you can't do that. Yeah. Have you ever heard that We All Live Together in the Cold Below?
Yeah. I think.
Well, there is 2 songs. Sleeping in the Cold Below, which is the sea shanty for the sisters, right? It came out with that one.
Yeah.
And then there's the intro to Fortuna, which is We All Live Together. And somebody on the internet noticed that they have the same beat, that they have matched time. So they mixed them together and made We All Live Together in the Cold Below.
Oh.
So it's not an official Warframe song, but it is really effing good. So it's a pretty darn good like remix. And it's like once you hear it, it's like, damn, this is fantastic. Let's see. I'll send it to you, and you might like it. You might not. Okay. Here it is. Do 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 do. So there it is. We All Live Together in the Cold Below.
Okay.
War Space Shanty mashup. I think I'm gonna listen to it right now because it's been a month since I last listened to it, and it's worth it. Okay. Now it's like, what's next to do?
I don't know. What you want to do?
I'll figure out something here in a minute. You want to know something kind of interesting? Do you know who Rebecca Ford is?
DE, someone in DE, basically?
Yeah, she's like the VP of DE. She's also Space Mom. So she's the voice actress and body double for Space Mom. She is also the bass guitarist for this. So there is an official Warframe band, and she's the guitarist. I'm not sure if she's the regular guitarist or the bass guitarist, but either way, she's like one of the guitarists. The voice actors for the like new characters, the proto frames, kind of let the cat out of the bag that she's the official guitarist for the like actual like group that makes the music for Warframe. They're like, yeah, we're pretty sure she could kick all of our asses. Volt was like, yeah, I'm pretty sure she could kick all of our asses. She can do everything. You didn't need to level anything, right?
No.
Oh, good. Okay. Well, I'm gonna stop parkouring around here. Let's see what else we have. You do the sortie real quick.
Oh, I know. We can do the, what is it, forget, but I didn't get to finish it, I guess, the hunt?
The Archon Hunt?
Well,
Sure, yeah.
Yeah. I didn't finish that. I'll have to do survival and, assassination.
Okay, sure.
Don't think I have done that yet. Let me check.
No problem.
Right. Wrong one. No, I done the survival. I just haven't done the showdown.
Oh, that'll be easy. I'll send you an invite and we'll go do that real quick.
Alright.
Sleeping in the cold below, sleeping in the cold below. Next. Okay. And then we're going to put this on friends only because we don't need randoms making it more difficult. Excuse me.
Naira, could she somehow be responsible for what Era has become? A repayment for what he did to her? The serpent.
That'll come in handy.
I'm full of secrets.
Run free, spirit. Come on, give me a couple more guys. Perfect. Alright, need a couple more. Shoot at. Okay, I'm all charged. I'm on my way. I have 2 weapons I have to charge up. For that, I need headshot kills and combo counter. I now have them.
You found her. Stay on the move. Those eyes need help.
Sleeping in the cold below, sleeping in the cold below. Okay, phase 1 done.
This gate only opens to Narmer praise.
I'll head to B.
Stolen beacon veils should allow you to deceive the barrier.
Jerk. I ran into a nullifier bubble. Same thing that happened last time. I'm in the boss room. Wow. He's under security and shit. He's locking himself in. I gotta hack doors for him. Like, really? I had to hack 2 doors for this jerk. I'm on my way back. Not that side. This side.
I do not know if Azul is truly the leader of the Archons.
I will sludge, and Azul will devour mine.
Only
In
Naya
my
has
sword
the
time.
guile to seduce AI
Strike.
like this.
I can only jump once, can't bullet jump, so I gotta take the long way up. I gotta go the long way up the stairs. Hey, at least I can jump now. That was one of the... Oh, nope. Jerk.
Another light snuffed out.
There was a nullifier bubble. I took damage. Yeah, that fire will hurt you if you're not invincible.
Yeah.
I'll get you back up. Alright. That's why I go in the invincible frame, because that fire does nothing to me.
You dealt with Archon Naira
Yeah.
Like, I have 0% damage. I dodged the damage. I thought I got hit. But I was actually able to dodge the damage. So I was like, that's why I was like jerk those 2 times, because I hit nullifier bubbles, and I thought I took some damage. But now I currently have 0.
Let's see. I got the upgrade shard and the affinity booster.
Nice. Not bad, not bad.
Alright.
I go through a lot of shards. It was nice when I have a week or so to catch up and get some extras, and then I'll be like, I have an idea. Bajillion shards later.
I am coming after you. So help me, I will march into the hooded woman's judgment hall and make her give you back.
See, Eleanor is strong when it comes to stuff like that. She's just very indestructible. She's like, yeah, I'm just invincible. So deal with it, bitches.
Want to do the sorting now?
Sure.
Alright.
What's the first mission of the sortie? It's sabotage. Okay, I don't need nix for this. Sabotage. Augmented enemy shields. Yeah, we should be fine. I'm gonna go with Octavia. Oh. Snap, crackle, pop wet my spine. Sleeping in the cold below.
The reactor will have tight security. Watch out for enemy patrols. Okay, you're looking for the mainframe. It's critical that you deliver the payload to that location.
The heck?
What?
Oh, it's invisible.
Yes.
Alright.
Yes. I am not the visible. This is my main. Like, this is what I main.
Octavia. Okay.
Yeah. You can go invisible too if you spam crouch next to me.
Yeah.
But I move quick. Oh no! You caught up. I do sabs on this because you know, why not? They don't know I'm coming. And I'm on the way.
That's the reactor. Expose its core and destroy it. Target destroyed.
Done.
Extraction point.
Nice, everything just died.
Another job well executed.
Okay. Let's see, that was 2 minutes and 14 seconds. Like I said, sabs are so quick. The only time a sab is ever really longer than that is when you have to do the whole like, oh, we got to find the things to unlock the relic. And then it takes longer because you're actually like caring about murdering the infidels. Next mission. Survival. Okay, we got to do a survival. 1 second, I'll switch to Necros. Okay, that's taken care of. Long mission, because we have to wait for the timer of the mission now. I'm just going to stand there and go AFK.
Keep the enemy busy while a fellow tunnel operative raids the ship for supplies. Ready? Trigger the alarm. They have just shut down all systems. I'm sending life support capsules your way.
This is my loot build. It makes lots and lots of loot.
support on the way.
Prepare for life support.
I delivered a life support capsule to the area. Activating it will buy you more time. Get ready for a capsule. Another life support capsule is now available.
Well, I forgot. I didn't have this thing leveled up.
Huh.
I forgot to incarnate my weapon. I was kind of going to sleep. There we go. Now it's incarnate. Oh, nah. I got reset by a fucking like elevator.
Yeah.
I had to turn my abilities back on. So sad. Probably this is the first time it's happened this map because I've been just jumping around aimlessly. 3 minutes left and we can leave. Hey, doggo. What are you doing up? I'll remove my earpiece to see if she rings the bell. She rang the bell. You got 2 minutes and 30 seconds. Come here. Shy, shy. Come here. Hello. Come here. Come here. You just gonna go out the side door? Is that what you're doing? If you come here and sit down, I'll walk you soon. Shy. Come here. Hello. Good girl. Sit. 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 Good girl. Stay. You got 1 minute and 45 seconds. Just stay there and I'll walk in just a minute. She's okay at staying. A little bit long of a time for her to stay without me having a treat or moving around. Good girl. Stay. But she's not really seeing a whole lot of progress from my end on me getting up or her understanding what she wants. She knows I heard her ring the bell and she came in here. You got 1 minute left, girl. Stay. Oh, I have my heavy attacks are down. Stay, girl. She'll probably fall asleep if I keep this up, though. Ten seconds. All right, we're almost ready, girl. 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, now we head to the exit. Okay, we're here. Okay, release. Okay, I'll be back in just a second, Shadow.
Another job well executed.
Hmm. Hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah. But even if okay. Mhm. Huh. Mhm. Hmm. Thank.
Like your feet smell, your pits smell. You just can't smell yourself because you're nose blind. So you can hear your heartbeat. Did you know that? Right now,
Yeah.
sitting in your own chair, you hear your heartbeat. Every single beat of your heart is clear and loud to your ears. But your brain is like, yeah, that's my heartbeat. So I'm just going to be deaf to your own heartbeat.
Huh.
Did you know you can see your blood veins in your eyes? Right now, they are visible in your field of vision. They are littered across your vision. They are in front of your retina, okay? Your own blood veins. But you are blind to them because your brain is like, oh, yeah, I know what those are. That's my blood veins. So I'm just going to delete them from what I see. If you want to see them, do you have can you see the light in your room?
Yeah.
Take a sheet. Do you have a sheet of paper or a card or something?
No, I can see the blood veins and everything on my hand. Yeah.
No, not on your hand, in your eyeballs. The way that you do this is you take a sheet of paper or a card, okay? You poke a pinhole in it, you hold it up in front of your eye, and you look at like a light source, like a computer monitor or a light bulb, and you wiggle it around in front of your eye. You're looking at the light bulb through the pinhole, and you wiggle it around in front of your eye. And what it'll do is it'll make the shadows from your blood veins in your eyeball move on your retina. And because they move, your brain is like, oh, something new is happening. This is new information. And you'll suddenly be able to see the blood veins that are in your own eye. Okay? Because they're in front of your retina. So you could always see those blood veins that are feeding blood to your eyeball. You could always see them, but they're always in the same spot. So your your brain deletes them. You're visually blind to your own blood veins until you start to move their shadows by that little pinhole of light. Okay? When you do that, they're visible to you again. Okay? So your monitor can do it. A light bulb can do it with, you just put a pinhole in a sheet of paper and wiggle it in a circle in front of your eye. And you'll be able to see them. So you can hear your heartbeat. You can hear the refrigerator, right, running. But these constant things to you, like your own smell, your brain deletes them. It's like, yeah, I know what this is. So I'm just going to remove them from you. So you're nose blind to how you smell. You're visually blind to like your own blood veins in your eyeball. You're deaf instead of blind to your own heartbeat and things like that. Okay, but it's always there. You do hear every single beat of your heart in your own ears because that pump hits your eardrum. Okay, and you actually hear it, but you're deaf to it. It's wild what our brain does. Like, I'm a generalist. I'm generally interested in everything. So I've got all sorts of information in my head. Again, if I ever say something that you're interested in, do your own research, come to your own conclusions, and stand up for what you believe in. Because I can get things slightly wrong, like who originally came up with a thing, or, I can reference things off, that kind of stuff. Because I'm not infallible. Like, I'll fight tooth and nail for what I believe in. But as soon as I'm given good information and I look at it and go, oh, I was fucking wrong about that. Right? I can change my mind. And I have many times. I've been accused of never, admitting that I'm wrong. But those people just don't know. They give me bullshit things like, but on Facebook it says this. I'm like, well, you got a source? No, Facebook doesn't give you a source? Then I'm not fucking believing that. I have the sources here. This is the paper that you're not arguing with me. You're arguing with Dr. So-and-so and so-and-so. This is the research. These are also the peer-reviewed papers. When you say I'm wrong, I'm like, I'm sorry, you're not arguing with me. You're arguing with 200 different scientists. And your Facebook or your wiki article is bad reference. I'm sorry. Sorry. And people get frustrated because I'm like this. I'm like, well, you never admit that you're wrong. And I'm like, am I though?
It's no problem to me. I just find you interesting, to tell the truth.
Well, everybody is to some degree interesting. I'm just a weirdo. Yeah. Okay. Next mission. It's a spy. I'm going to go my spy frame. If you want to sit back at the beginning, you can. I'll be done in like 3 minutes. I love spies. That's the reason why my top 3 played frames are invisible stealth frames. It's Octavia, and Loki. Because I've played a lot of spy missions. Like, a lot.
Tenno, you are here to infiltrate data vaults and retrieve highly sensitive enemy information.
I'm headed to A first.
I'll let you do it. I have a funny feeling if I do it, I'll end up causing an alarm that
It is actually
Go off.
impossible for me to set off an alarm on this map.
You're nearing the
Yeah.
console. Trigger the alarms now and we
because
will
you had involved or whatever with it.
Yep.
be on the lookout for increased security measures. The enemy would rather destroy their data than let it get into our hands.
A's done.
They won't even know it's gone.
Like, this is a Corpus one, so I can just walk through all the lasers because I'm on Navara. And then I run Parasicipity, whatever. It means that after I use the ability, the next thing I hack is an auto win. Even in these missions, everything that I hack is just auto wins.
Yeah.
So it's just like, I don't even have to worry about, you know, any of that stuff. Had to be.
There's a heavy unit approaching.
This just makes these things like trivial.
The enemy will start destroying data.
However, I may run out of energy soon. I don't know how or why I'm so low. Very strange.
A clean extraction.
Oh, it's an energy reduction. That's the reason why. No big problem, though. Like, why am I so low? Oh, energy reduction. That would make sense. I'm headed to Z. I just dropped an energy pad and filled it all the way up. Do-do-do, shabba-do-wop-do-wow. Nice, full energy. I got an energy orb from a container.
You're nearing the console. Trigger the alarms now and they will start destroying the data.
It's not terribly long of a mission either, even with me having to take a small break for energy orb or an energy pad.
Excellent work. A clean extraction with no alarms. We have everything we came for. Get to extraction.
Most cunning founder.
Your crowns are safe in my grasp, oh father. Protect me.
Keep going. Nobody knows you're here.
If you want that, it's on the floor. And we out.
Another job well executed.
The only guy I killed was the treasurer. Killed him with a headshot with melee. All right. What do we get? A sculpture. I have a couple of those. Oh, I guess that's about it for the night. It's 3.5 hours. That's a short stream. It's okay. All the stuff I needed to do for this. Then I'm probably going to go hang out in VR for a bit then.
Alright.
You don't have to leave, by the way. You can hang out and play games and stuff and like chat and stuff. You'll just hear me talking with people in VR.
Okay.
The other night you left and I'm like, you can hang out and talk and stuff.
Sorry.
Discord's always open.
Besides, I don't social that very much.
Sorry, I didn't catch exactly everything there. I heard something
That's
very
alright.
much. It's all right.
I said, it's okay.
Oh,
I'm just not that very social.
social. That's what it was. No problem.
Yeah. I don't mind talking as long as I'm talk back, but I'm not, like I said, social at all.
Yeah, it's understandable. I like to watch crazy people. So. If it's a game that I can stream, I usually do stream. But, you know, that one I can't exactly stream. So if it's like Path of Exile or something that I'm playing, if I'm not at work, I would stream it. Or if it's Borderlands or, you know, Baldur's Gate, something like that, I would stream it. But unfortunately, that one I can't do that with. Alright. Well, I think I'm going to shut the stream down then. So I want to thank everybody who stopped by. I hope that everybody's trying to be good to each other. While we're at it, hopefully we can learn from each other.